started on it. Yeah, I know it was good, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Text me when you're gonna start the interview.
Alright, I probably won't be able to because I'm gonna be on the live.
Got you. Well, I'll pay attention. I'll watch it.
I expect mine, so.
Because my people
What's going on, world? What's going on, Facebook? We got the live music review going on tonight. Got this Blue Note. Hey, let me get my camera ready. All right.
The journey of the journey to persevere. At least that's what I hear. I think I unlocked the key to the creator in me. I love it here, it's really real. The blessings in my mirror are most definitely nearer than they seem to appear. Yeah, I gotta focus on this road. It's the obedience for him, that's what I'm told. Just trying to find a God in me. Growing glow is all I see. Steady on this energy. It's best I speak the truth and she says Blue hit that epiphany. It's clear to me. Now I can see the one.
Michael Roselle, what's going on, dog? Getting ready. Probably have to take the jacket off. It's gonna get hot.
You are the energy, heavy on the energy.
Heavy on the energy. What's going on, Facebook? We getting ready for Blue Note. Okay, Kid Quest starting it off the right way. Monique, what it do? We getting ready for Blue Note right now. We getting ready for Blue Note. She coming through the studio. It's about to be a good night. We're gonna do a live interview. On top of the interview, we gonna bless y'all with a few releases. Sade, what it do? Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. We got Blue Note coming through tonight. We're getting set up. You know how that go. We're going to do a few submissions. We ain't going to run too late. We're probably going to close them off at 10 o'clock. So if you want to send it in right now. In the midst of me doing these submissions, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Blue Note just to let y'all know. Appreciate everybody who tuning in right now. We got my baby in here. What's up, Khaled? Come on, yeah. So, I'm gonna be mixing in a little bit of the submissions. We mainly focusing on Blue Note. Sade, what it do? We're gonna be asking her about new releases. We're gonna be talking to her about recent performances, and the music climate out here. Those sound legit. Y'all think that sounds legitimate? We're gonna play one more Blue Note song. Yeah, we live. Yeah. Got a few unreleased in here. Matter of fact, we're gonna start it off with the Kid Quest. Kid Quest, what it do, man? We got Trackout Studios with it.
I must admit I love it when you coming by my way, makes me feel good inside. I'm cherishing her favorite part of day. You kind of wave as you go passing me by. I'm bending you, I guess it's true. You probably knew what we gon' do. No time for
Okay. Blue Note say she on the way. We rocking out to a little bit of Blue Note, you feel me? She coming through real soon. We're gonna do a dope interview, and she gonna rock out with us, man. Turn on just a little bit. You know
don't wanna seem too easy, don't wanna be deceiving, got just what you need. See, I'm not trying to fall in love with you, just trying to find out if you're down and if you're feeling me too. I wanna know what makes you smile, been digging you for a while. Let's wait this time, let's get it right. I'm tired of yearning inside, hoping that you're feeling the same. Just let me know this words won't change, oh. Trying to find out what your vibe is. I cannot deny it. These feelings I've been hiding, they got me mad excited. Oh, I'm caught up in a trance about you. Oh, my mind is in a cloud, all I can think is you. Ain't lying, wondering how to get in sync with you. The things I do, looking for a girl who cares. I'm the vibe, yes, I'm the golden vibe about that real.
Hard, ain't it?
I'm your private dancer. I'm your private dancer. I'm your private dancer.
She got that saxophone.
You think you can give us a chance? For us to get us
I think I am ready. I think I'm ready.
Not trying to fall in love with you, just trying to find out if you're down and if you're feeling me too. I wanna know what makes you smile, been digging you for a while. Let's wait this time, let's get it right. I'm tired of yearning inside, hoping that you're feeling the same. Just let me know this world won't change, oh. 'Cause I can't seem to walk away, oh. Really a shame, you got me feeling this way.
Saxophone blowing. That's been blowing. All right. How y'all doing tonight, man? Instrumental went crazy. Yeah, I think that was Dirty Red, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, man, we got a cool show tonight. It's gonna be a quick little vibe. We not rocking out as long as we usually do, but it's still gonna be a cool vibe tonight. We got the wonderful Blue Note coming through. We're gonna talk a little bit about her music. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling chill. You know what I'm saying? It's been productive. I've been knocking out these finals. If y'all been looking for me on the internet, wondering why I ain't been posting, wondering why I'm, sneaking and geeking on the internet, man, it's because these finals been kicking my behind, man. I've been working about 3 days straight on one exam. So now I'm ready. I'm back to the music. I'm going to be, kicking out these flyers, kicking out these graphics, giving away prizes from Trackout Studios. Also, I want to let everybody know if you submit it tonight, I am going to be sending you a flyer that's giving you a 20% discount for participating in the live, man. So you're going to get 20% off your next session. All you got to do is submit that flyer, man. She said Dirty Red on the guitar and on the sax, Javon Walker. I like that. I like how she did that. But yeah, man, we got to get the party started a little bit. If somebody can help me out and put Peazo Bambi at Gmail and cash out Peazo Bambi so I can just pin it, that would be amazing. If not, it's all good because we here for Blue Note tonight, you feel me? So either way is all good. I'm gonna play what we just got right now. We got a submission from my boy Kid Quest, aka produced by Foolish Duke. Quest I might not be able to play because it's a wave. We'll see. So I guess I have to download it. And while that happens, I'm gonna let y'all know. We do appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. All right, for people who gonna be submitting, if you got a friend that you feel can benefit from a live music review, we give real opinions, helpful opinions. You know. Oh, I got caught up reading the wrong thing. But yeah, make sure you share the live to one person that can benefit. That will benefit everybody in this room. We're creating a community that is very, you know, open and helpful. You know, we don't like if we tell somebody their music is not it, we give them a reason on why it's not it. We don't just call anybody stuff trash because it's their art, it's their passion, and it's what you spend your money on. So we're trying to help you spend your money the right way, mainly by coming to Trackout Studios, learning what a good sound sounds like, you feel me? And, you know, have a good time at the end of the day. We got Blue Note coming through. We're going to be doing a small interview. I got my camera right next to my smartphone, you know, so we're going to try to, you know, get a little something going on. Thank you to everybody that participate every week, man. To the people the newcomers and, you know, the returning customers, all that good stuff. Big thank you to y'all. And, yeah, man, we do a 1 through 5 rating. 1 through 5 ratings. Yeah, we do 1 through 5 ratings. We judging off, you know, the instrumental, the first 15 seconds. You know, what did your lyrics say? How well did it, you know, get relayed? You know, all that good stuff. I'm out here just giving y'all some filler talk. Let's go ahead and get to the music, man. Let's get to the music. I know y'all don't want me talking, you know. We're gonna do plenty of that when Blue Note gets here. Alright, there you go. Produced by Foolish Dude. Let's get it. Tay, what it do, dog? That man a hell of an artist coming out of Clewiston, man. Yeah. We got a beat. Yeah. We got a beat. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I been moving so discreet, but you know I gotta eat. Got up on my feet and I walked on the beat. Got up on my feet and I walked on this beat. Got up on my feet and I walked on this beat. Moving so discreet. Let me sit down. Let me let y'all hear this beat, man. How y'all feel about it? Man, yeah. Selling leases for $30, man. Y'all get that Kid Quest. If you feeling this beat, get that Kid Quest. Add them right now. The sample giving me like a Drake vibe. You know how Drake have his shit like offset. You know I gotta eat. Got up on my feet and I walked on this beat. I just walked on this beat. I think it can use like another element. Something that's gonna make me fall deeper into it, you know? Yeah. Hey, something missing. I'm like, what is it? I ain't dissing. Yeah. Feel like something missing. My girl said she like the little singing. We gonna have some bells ringing. Got my name ringing. See that thing thinking. Could probably use a switch up too. I don't know. What that is? I might be playing somebody unreleased. I don't know what I'm doing right now, man. How y'all felt about that, man? A bit different. I say it kind of like it'll challenge an artist if they got on that. If they got on this beat, they would definitely have like a story to tell or, you know, some lyricism to display. it's one of those beats where it's like you can talk some real stuff on it, but you also like you hop on one of these beats when you want to let people know that you know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? This is a hip hop beat. You know what I'm saying? I can hear Drake on it. Most definitely. With the sample, the fake singing, like my girl say. I think maybe like one more instrument. I don't know what it would be though. I'm gonna listen to it again though. But yeah, it's one of them beats for the elites, man. So if you want to challenge yourself, if you're looking for some real, matter of fact, if you're looking for some real hip hop vibes, man, make sure you check out Kid Quest, man. He got a lot of it. He's real knowledgeable in the art, and he respect it. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get some good quality hip hop music coming from him. But I'm gonna run that back just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He said maybe some triangles. Needs more cowbell. No, I'm flagging. Definitely Drake and 808 be a different rhythm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fake rap on it just to see like what type of vibes I can get out of it. I think, bro, I need to bring these producers back, man. I need to bring back some producers and just get some rappers in the room and just get the vibe going, man. One of them. I think we're gonna do that real soon. I'm gonna run this back though. Y'all remember that Drake song, Look What You Done? Look what you done. Look what you done. Look what you done to me, yeah. Look what you done. Look what you done to me, yeah. Oh, Drake come on that bit. Asking me questions, acting passive aggressive. Steady asking me questions, acting passive aggressive. Yeah, one of them. But I think you'll really have to pull out the pen game on this. Like, you don't have to, but, you know, try to dig deep and try to pull out your story on this one. Oh, yeah, that's what it gave me the vibe, for sure. I try not to use cowbell just because I would use it too much. Hey, I was just joking, bro. But yeah, those cowbells go crazy. I don't know, maybe another piano, but like a higher note. Something like that. I don't know. I think that was a vibe though. I get lost in that beat for real. Like I ain't got no problem replaying that back. Like those one of those you know how they be having them playlists on Spotify? And they be saying like lo-fi chill. That'd be in like that chill. But yeah, maybe I don't know. If it was me, I would probably throw like another piano on it. But at the same time, I don't even know if that'll hit. So, you know, follow your heart. You said I can hear that. I definitely tweak it and I'll resubmit it once it's different. Appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, man, and I just want to say this. I know everybody ain't in it, so everybody probably ain't gonna catch this. But if you submit it, any song that I did a review on before, if you went and re-recorded it, if you went and tweaked anything, you can send that in for free, like no charge. So yeah, man, if you make any changes, if you took my advice, if you didn't take my advice, all you had to do is submit this song before. And if you send a new version, you can send it in for free. You know, pass the word along, all that good stuff. Yeah. But what we got? I'm gonna pull out some more Blue notes. Shout out to Blue Note, man. She been rocking with me since October 26th. That's crazy, man. Yes, Sersky. She sent me this October 26th.
What you don't know, he saw, baby. When she showed up, he gave a smile. He told her she would be his lady. It only take a little.
Yeah, we got Blue Note coming through, man. We're gonna give a dope interview. Bye.
She still feels it to this day. There's nothing I won't do for him, no. She's got his back in every way. From the streets to the sheets.
To the what?
From her heart to her heat.
To the what?
From her neck to her feet.
Oh yeah, she be singing.
If it's love, if it's pain, if he's stuck in the game, then gotta work, gotta play. She gon' be his everything. How you think you ever gon' compare her? All that shit ain't talking shit is rare. The level that she ripping, can you stand it? It's unbearable.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And can't nobody do the things that
Blue Note say she on the way.
but you steady wondering why it's hard not you.
Rallo Rodriguez, what it do, dog?
Got shit to prove, no competition, boo. Do you see what I'm talking about? Ask your friends, they'll say she turned him out. But that ain't what she's all about.
Y'all tell me what she talking about on this one. It's that grown man, grown lady right now.
Cause she always do what she's supposed to do. She just may even love her too. Shouldn't be nothing more that she gotta prove. On them streets, back to her sheets. With her hard head on her feet. Protections, net supply his feet. Don't you see it's what he needs? This is love, not hurt, not pain. Won't leave him stuck out in this game. He won't budge if her ain't changed. She gon'
We just saw
be
some
his
man, man.
everything.
Okay. We got some Rockstar Rebellion coming in, man.
All that shit ain't talking shit is real.
Yeah.
The level that she ripping, can you stand it? It's unbearable. It's incredible. And ain't nobody
Blue in the
do what
building.
she can do. But you steady
Y'all let them know Blue Note in the building.
Let
Let me make sure you ain't in the building for real.
Tell me what you know about her. She solid, got it honest. Daddy didn't play about her. Uncommon, far beyond shit. Been through so much shit, it's a blur. Got knowledge, not no blindness. Yet you think you measure up, huh? It's gonna get better for her. She incomparable, sir. Her life been crisscross, settled down, turned it up, held it down. That's why shorty stay around. Search for what he needed, found. King that need a queen to crown. Humble, edgy, real, that sound like her.
Tell me what you know about him. He ain't even claiming you a friend. This how it begins. If it's a game that she wins it again, it's gonna be her in the end. I'm trying to tell you, my friend.
She trying to tell you.
I'm not so sure if you realize. I'm not even sure if you empathize. You gotta know it. I see it in your eyes. Quick,
Alright.
you ain't gonna be the prize.
How you think you ever gonna compare her? The levels that she ripping, can you stand her?
Can't run this rhythm and not this blues, sweetheart. You gotta choose, sweetheart. That's just the rules, sweetheart. You ain't enrolled, but I just took your ass to school, sweetheart. Don't be a fool, this just free game at the start.
How y'all feeling about that, man? We got Blue Note coming through. TT Blue. We got some fire, she said on the screen. Yeah, we got some Cypress family. If y'all heard the chatter. If you know, you know. We ain't trying to expose everybody that's here. 5. Yep. We got Baby Girl on the live. Yes, sir. And you know, we got some more Blue Note. But yeah, let's get in this one submission real quick. Let's get a submission in real quick. Let's call your lady. Alright, let's get it, y'all. 1 through 5 ratings. Drop some comments on how y'all feeling, man. It's a rough drive. 1 through 5 rating. Let's get it.
Who won't you come on here over to me, boy? Wish you
email?
could feel the things you do to me, baby.
Yeah, we weren't expecting this vibe.
Come let me show you in the bed.
Oh man. Hey, bro just hit me with a sneak attack, bruh. He just hit me with a sneak attack. And it's crazy because it's so on point with the vibe we putting out tonight, man. Bro just said, I'm going to ask him who it is once I play this bit. He just sent me a diamond in a row. And we got Blue Note coming through tonight, man. We got some vibes coming through tonight. Oh, yeah, Angel, I know you heard that. Ooh, all right. I can't hit it like her, but I'm going to run that back. I just had to let y'all know how I felt real quick. It's called Yo Lady. Y'all let me know if y'all rocking with it.
Who won't you come on here over to me, boy?
Okay.
You've been all up in my head. Wish you could feel the things you do to me, babe. Come let me show you in the bed.
Tell me you ain't feel that, I'll call you a liar.
Going crazy. You make me wanna have your babies. You got my vision going hazy. You got you calling me your lady. Your infatuation, perfect words colliding. Come and give it to me. No, I'm tired of lying. Look me in the eye and hit the spot you like, and ask me what your name is. Come and hit it how I like it. You got my body going crazy. You made me wanna have your babies.
Alright.
You got my vision going hazy. Got you calling me. Got you calling me. Got you calling me. Got you calling me. Got you calling me a lady. You got my body going crazy. I can't explain the things you do to me. You got my body feeling loose. Ooh. The things I give just for one night, just one more try. We can't deny what feels right. Come take the dive. Promise it'll feel nice. One night won't feel right, but it'll suffice. Now don't answer my question, baby. What you wanna name my babies? My hands are getting kinda shaky. Now answer for you, make me. Now answer for you, make me. For you, make me, lady.
Yeah. Right here. That water here is too if you want.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Oh man, that led us to the perfect moment right now, man. The star has arrived. Alright, Blue Note, it's my peoples. I don't want to say their name on camera because
That's
you know how
okay.
that be.
That's okay.
But
What's up,
you
y'all?
know, this is Blue Note against the honor.
I get it.
Oh man, I felt like that was a great intro song to lead into it. But we're gonna play some Blue Note right after this, man. How y'all felt about that? Let me know how you feel, and then I gotta give TT the proper introduction. I'm money, what it do, what it do. You heard a little bit of that?
Yeah, man, that's a vibe.
Okay. Where she from, bro?
Naples.
Naples.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right there.
Okay, that's crazy.
Cousin Whitney or something.
Yeah. Bro, Tyron 1K, he from the city, right? That's your people too?
Yeah.
Okay, you got some talent in your family. Okay. All right, people. The moment we have been waiting for. Make sure you share the live. Tell people that Blue Note is going live, man. We got Blue Note in the building. Before I pan the camera on her, I wanted to tell people about like my introduction of Blue Note. So the first time I seen her, it was actually at the Ford Entertainment Awards. It was the Ford Entertainment Awards. Me and my girl, we just got there, and man, what's that song? Was it like a tribute or
How many?
How Many? It was a song named How Many. And my girl, she tapped me on my shoulder and she was like, that song is so beautiful. She singing so beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, she snapping. So that was our first introduction. And then fast forward into this year, I believe, I'm at Open Mic Night, Southwest Florida. Blue Note, she come through with her crew. Her crew consists of a baby girl. I know if y'all know Blue Note, y'all know baby girl. So yeah, she come through with the crew, and man, she looked like she was ready to handle business, and she got on that stage and she handled business, and I was like, man, she can sing. So I was the special guest judge that night. Crystal come to me and she was like, that song sounds so good. Is it hers? Did she write it? And I was like, yeah, that's all original. I know that's her because she had that soul with it. So we came to the consensus that Blue Note should be that winner of that night. And ever since then, I just been tapping in with her. She's been doing amazing shows out in Sydney Bernie Davis Center, all downtown. Man, she's just a soulful, beautiful voice to have. And the reason she's here tonight is because she was just supporting the live, and she sent something in, and she just really wanted to preview her song to the world, right? She wasn't looking for any prizes or anything, but I was like, man, you're just so good. I feel like we gotta sit down and have a conversation, and just, you know, fill each other out. And I just really wanted to give you your flowers in person. So I'm about to pan the camera to her. We got Blue Note in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
I'm here with my Neph. I'm trying to hold it together because he over here giving me my flowers, and you know me. I'm like, I don't.
Nah, you deserve it for real. You have an
Appreciate
amazing
you,
voice, and I feel like you're really like a hidden gem in Southwest Florida, and everybody's like really waking up to you now. And I feel like everybody's able to, you know, see your journey. Like this year is like been the year of Blue Note. Like
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Right?
No, like for real.
What is it to figure out though? You know,
it's just the reality of it. You know, it feels really surreal. Like I've been singing my whole life.
Right.
So for me to finally, I've been writing for a long time. So it's like to finally tap in, and not only tap in, because it's not that I wasn't already aware that I had talent, but to see everybody receiving it in the way that they are, and it's not a certain demographic, it's not a certain type of person. It's like I'm singing from my soul, and it's touching other people's souls.
It really is.
And that means a lot to me. Like I'm just, I don't know, it's very surreal. I'm very grateful right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about, ooh, I want to be able to be a star or you know, it's right. Like, I know I have a message. I know when I speak, I'm speaking about something. If I'm talking about love, I'm speaking to the depth of it. If I'm talking about chilling, I really want to be chilling. Like, I want people to feel my message, and that's happening, and that means the world to me. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I'm trying to process this.
But I think that's like the beauty of your music, you know, because the same way you say you're trying to, and I watched it was like, I don't know if it was an interview or a clip, but you were saying basically what you were saying right now, how you want people to feel it, and the messages that you have behind it. And I feel like when you sing it, it's like all that comes out, and like I feel like I'm being told a story in a sense, because I know it's real. I know it's like, I know you're a songwriter, and you know, songwriters, they sometimes they create, you know, stories, but I feel like you speak from a place of experience.
I do.
And you can hear it in your voice for sure.
I do. The fact that you say that speaks volumes, because it's like, I don't put on. Like, I don't put on.
You give them the real.
I'm just, it's when I'm speaking, whatever it is, like, I'm really talking about that. So it's like, to know that people that are just meeting me, it's one thing to talk to people that have been knowing me. Everybody knows Melinda been Melinda. Blue is basically Melinda. There's no real difference outside of the name.
but to know that like people are actually that's the message that's being translated, that people realize I'm not out here just saying stuff to be saying stuff, and even understanding like I have the awareness that sometimes it's not gonna be that you can listen to my song the first time and really be able to get that you into the song, because you really need to listen to what I'm saying if you really are gonna get the song, even if it's a bop, even if it got a groove to it. It's like I'm talking about something, and the full song is like a full plot. You know what I mean? By the time you end the song, I want you to have a full experience of what I was talking about, whether it raises a question, if it gives you some answers, if it gives you some, you know, it sheds some light on some stuff for you. The fact that it's coming across like that, it just is like further confirmation for me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
That's real.
Like it's purpose for me. It's not, I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, like I'm not young, I'm not fresh out here, I'm not even in competition with anybody. I'm not trying to be the best singer or better than this singer or trying to, like,
You
that's
doing this
not
for you. Yeah.
my legacy. You know, I want my kids to be able to know that all of the stuff that I've been preaching to them all the time, all through their lives, all the stuff y'all see me talk about, the inspiration that y'all get from me, I don't want it to be that it just sound good when I'm saying it to y'all. I'm not living it myself. I'm not showing y'all that when I'm sitting here saying, hey, man, you know, stand up for yourself, or speak up when you got something to say, or stand in your truth, or have some respect about yourself, carry yourself with some dignity. I can't keep saying that to people and not have that be my truth.
Right.
That I don't rock like that. Like, and y'all won't see me out here instructing or not instructing, but advising to do something that I don't get down like that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen. If I'm talking about something, it's because I want something good to come from it. I want, when you hear my music, whether it's, I want you to be like, man, I messed up. Damn, man, I should have called such and such.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, man, I feel like chilling today. Like, I want by the end of the song to make you feel better about whatever your next decision is going to be. Not, now you listen to it and, for one, you sitting there confused. You don't even know what I was, like, it.
Right.
You know, yeah, sometimes things are good to be just a bop. But I'm a little too old to just be. I ain't just bop. I'll let y'all get a bop.
But nah,
you know.
One of my favorite artists, they say something like, if it don't touch my soul, then I can't listen to it. And I feel like you approach music the same way.
I have to.
You don't waste a song. Like, I mean, of course it's a bop as well.
Yeah.
Like, we can get down to
man,
it.
You know,
we can call it that grown folk
it,
music, at the same time,
yeah,
it's gonna relate to what's going on right there and there. And I think the dope thing about it is because, like, I know you know your demographics. I know who you make music for. I mean, aside from making it for yourself, but for someone, you know, my age and younger to hear your song, like my niece, she be on the live sometimes, and my niece is 14 years old, and like a lot of times when she hear that Blue note, she be like, "This is
oh
so
my god,
beautiful."
that's so dope.
Like real
that's
deal,
dope.
you know. So what I'm gonna do before we get deeper is I'm gonna play one of your songs. I'm gonna get the cameras right, and then I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. That's cool?
Chilling. I'm here. I'm
All
here
right.
now.
We got Blue Note in the building, man. Trackout Studios. Is this your first time being here?
It is my first time being here.
Oh man, we gotta.
But it's not my last, cause
definitely ain't.
for one, y'all know I just won studio time here
Yeah.
at Southwood Florida Open Mic Night, so
Yeah, so she
I'll be
coming back
setting that
real
up.
soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back through and get another Blue Note special.
It's funny how that played out too, cause you got to see it before you come.
Everything is coming full circle.
Full circle. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that Wait For Me right now.
Hey.
Hard for me to explore feelings I can't ignore. You're the one I adore, but more and more I'm so unsure. Emotions taking a toll. Heart's been dry across the floor, running towards open door. That pain can't take it no more. Wait for me, can't you see? I've been hurt, I'm gonna need some time to breathe. Take your time with me. It's best you see I'm gonna need consistency. Been a ride for me. This is my decree. Try not to flee if you gon' be my destiny. But my heart still bleeds. Will you wait for me? Can you wait for me till I'm okay with me?
You should, because just take care now, just. I might have to switch the angle, but for the most part, I got the rear camera on.
Oh, okay.
My will's at war with my wood. It's hard that I can't deny. My love's stronger than my pride. That's why I can't let this slide. Be my peace if you want me to be your wife. I'm trying to deal with how.
Oh, we got some comments.
Trying to feel better than them. I'm trying to heal and live again. Just wait for me. Can't you see? I've been hurt. I'm gonna need some time to breathe. Don't rush with me. Take your time with me. It's best you see. I'm gonna need consistency. Been a ride for me. This is my degree. Trying
I know who wrote that, but she wrote some shit.
but my heart still bleeds. Can you wait for me? Won't you wait for me? Make it all safe for me.
Don't wanna be alone, but I can't let you take advantage. Won't get me out my zone, can't be taking me for granted. I'm damaged, damn it. Listen, I'm gonna need to see some
That's
real
definitely that
change.
grown folk music.
I need you to understand. I'm gonna need some time. I need my heart to match my mind.
Been through life with us,
Yeah, no, for real though.
No matter how hard I try, feelings can't be denied. It's more I'm sure to find. Mine been tied up inside. Been one hell of a ride. I survived a life, no tears to cry. Now you're gonna have to wait for me.
Damn, I guess you gotta wait for me, that's what it seems. Make sure you waiting patiently, I'm but a leaf. On this olive branch I'm shaking, see, I'm still in grief. More than the woman you killed blatantly. PTSD, now that's that shit I want away from you. What type of man can say the type of shit you say to me? I understand entangled these done made it hard to pray for me. I'm finding ways to make my peace, reconcile your disbelief. Protecting me is chief, you gotta know that. I may not know much, but I know that. My strength to go blow, gotta grow back. I'm hurt, you know that. Dignity's a must, I swear I miss it very much. It ain't no us without no trust. And try your luck, I ain't gon' bluff, don't let me be.
Just wait for me. Can't you see? I've been hurt, I'm gonna need some time to breathe. Don't rush with me, take your time with me. It's best you see, I'm gonna need consistency. Been a ride for me, this is my degree. Trying not to flee if you gon' be my destiny. On my heart to bleed, if you wait for me. If you wait for me, I'll be okay, you see.
Yes, sir. Song so hard I had to spit it again. That's serious. That's a vibe, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So before we got here, before we played this, I was running late on my flyers, and I was like, Blue Note, what's your favorite song by you? She said, Wait for Me, and she said, The Situation, right?
It's a toss up.
So what does Wait for Me do for you? Like what? I'm gonna ask that question first before I get to the next one. What does that song do for you?
Oh, dang. Wait for me, good. Well, for one, I mean, you know, just proper respect, proper homage. It's my first official single. It's not the first song I wrote in life, but it's the first song I released as Blue Note.
Right.
So obviously, in that respect, it's just special to me. But just keeping it 1,000, like, Wait for Me is a real song. Wait for Me is based on real life, like real hurt, real pain, real transformation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when I hear that back, like, I remember the first time I performed that, it was at the Buddha Live. I was so nervous because it was like, I'm always nervous when I perform, but it was like, it was almost like I'm singing my diary. And knowing it's real, it's like, I'm about to put myself out here, you know, of course it's in song form, I don't know if people will like it, and then the reception I got that night was so electrifying. Like, it was like, okay, I know I'm on to something. So it's like, it has such a, it's connected to so many different things. Me realizing that I really can do this. You know, nothing to take away from how many, because I actually had written that before, but I didn't release it.
Right.
It was liberating. You know what I mean? Like, you when you have things that you've gone through, and this goes for all of us, and it's not just with respect to relationships, but when you go through things and you don't, either have an outlet or you're not choosing to have an outlet, or you bottling all of that stuff up over
Right.
time. Pressure bust pipes. So it's like, it was so freeing to hear that back and actually hear myself singing it out loud, and like after I sang it be like, dang, like I really said that, like, and I needed to. And now that I did, like, I'm okay still.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what songs do for me. It's like, so I was hurt or I was whatever, and I dealt with it, and I'm still okay. Like, I can still go on. Like, I'm actually now able to sing it and bop to it, where at one point I would hear that and it was like,
boo-hoo.
You know what I'm saying? And then singing it and watching people in the audience legit, like, coming up to me after I sing it, like, do you realize you're saying things I've been needing to say for years,
right,
and couldn't say? And that's like, that's powerful to me. Like, that's a gift. When they say you have a gift, that's a gift, because I've had other people say things. That's what we do all day. We be scrolling. We looking for like-minded thoughts. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
I need a laugh. Somebody on here gonna make me laugh. I
Yeah.
need somebody to understand.
Or somebody feel me right now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to have that connectivity and then know I was able to provide something in this life for somebody else that can then have them in their personal time, having their wait for me moment.
Yeah.
And on top of it is a vibe, like, stop.
On top of that.
Just saying, like, and it's a
All
vibe.
right, facts. Do you get surprised at the end of your performances, like with the reaction that you get?
Yeah.
I know you've been like, you're becoming a little more of a veteran when it comes to performing. You know how you want your set to
Veteran
be.
Neph, that's the word you're giving me? Oh,
I feel like you've been tearing these stages up to, like, you know, because for an example, like, I used to do the, performing thing, and every time I get done, I always try to find something that I can do better. Right?
Yeah.
I always find something that I messed up on.
Yeah.
And it's like, every time I see you perform, right, it's like, I'm sure you think like that as well, but like, when I look at the crowd reaction, like, every time, like, even before you step on the stage, when they announce your name, Blue Note coming up, you get people getting up in their seats, getting ready, like, she about to do it, right? And then when you get done singing,
that's crazy.
and you see, like, all the applause and all the smiles and all that, like, is that still a surprise?
Yeah, it's I don't know if the surprise is the word. I mean, obviously,
Right.
I've seen it happen, so I guess surprise sounds like I'm trying to be too humble about it, but it's like, I'm still in awe of it. I'm in awe. Like, I'm in awe of the whole. Like, it's almost like it ain't even, it's not me. Like, I'm seeing all of it at the same time. Like, I legit last night came up the stage at Pose Mom. The first thing I said to baby girl, I was like, yo, I wanted to be out here with y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching y'all watching me, and it was like, I wanted to experience whatever was making everybody, like, that's how much of a music lover that I am. That's how much of a experience lover I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just in awe of the whole process. Like, it ain't, because I think if I look at it like, ooh, they all out there cheering for me, as soon as, like, I don't even feel right saying it. Like, it just sounds, it feels like something that could lead you into a cocky mindset, and I'm not that person. So it's like, yeah, I see it, I'm absorbing it, I'm finally accepting it, I guess. Like, okay, cool. Now it's like, all right, what do I do with this responsibility?
Because it's like, artists do get like a responsibility as far as like, I feel like the responsibility that most artists get when they actually saying something is like, they're like the voice for the voiceless, like for the people who can't articulate themselves or are scared to really speak up for themselves. They can listen to this song and they know that they're being heard,
They start processing their own thoughts. They start because that's what I do. I do that with other people's music. That's what inspires me to tap into my own thoughts. So it's like, it's honestly awe-inspiring to me. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I've had so many people come up to me and say things that's like full-on testimony. Like, I'm in the club, I'm drinking, like, I'm shit, like, and it's like, but whatever's happening, I think it's happening for all of us.
Right.
I'm just being used in a sense.
I like that perspective.
For real.
I wanted to ask you about Easter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I seen the post, leading up to Easter. Like, this was like, I mean, not even just for you though, but for like anyone growing up, for him being able to perform at the Easter parade, that's like an honor, right?
Yeah.
That's like something that we always wanted, like as an artist, being able to be seen.
Yeah.
And I felt like I don't want to place blame on anyone, because I feel like everything was great. You know what I'm saying? Everyone hang out safely. It was no casualties.
Thank
you
God.
know what I'm saying? That's something. That's a win for Fort Myers, right?
A huge win.
But on the entertainment aspect, I kind of felt a little disappointed, because I felt like they could have put the stage somewhere a little more visible.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because when me and my girl got out there, like, we had and I mean, the way they did it was cool. Like, it was safety. You know, you can go through there, you get checked, all that good stuff. Yeah. But at the same time, I felt like the stage was so ducked off. It's like nobody knew it was really a real show going on behind them.
Nobody knew.
And I feel like they really missed out on seeing something great.
Yeah.
And,
and on both ends, let's be clear, because I'm sorry, I think I'm moving up again.
Yeah.
I kept leaning over. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, I was too.
Sean Brown Band, who I opened for, amazing.
Right.
Like, when I tell you, amazing. Every coverage song they did, you thought you were listening to the artist that they covered. Like, that was very unfortunate, because they were amazing. Like, take myself even out of it, they were dope. Like, everybody should have heard them. But
right.
It was definitely, I didn't know. Last year the stage was in the parking lot.
Right, that's what I was actually envisioning. Like,
in my mind, I was like, okay. But then upon getting there, for one, I had been outside all day because I was on the float. So
everybody was trying to stay alive. Yeah.
I was legit like, I can't think straight. Please, God, don't let me pass out on the stage.
Right.
But even when I saw where the stage was, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe people just haven't start filing back there.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the security, I'm like, okay, I already know that's about to eliminate half, if not most of the people, because I mean, we outside, but
you don't know what we got while we
it's
outside.
still folk. So everybody ain't outside, on no fool moves either. So
right.
I knew that was gonna be a deterrent, but then I thought maybe it was because we were behind on time, because the parade went later. But once I actually went to start performing, I realized, I was like, okay, this is what it is. So I feel like it was a huge missed opportunity, and I actually haven't said anything about it in that respect, because I didn't want it to come off in any way like, because nobody got to see me.
Right.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said that coming up to it, I honestly had in my mind thinking I was going to be out there where I saw the stage last year, which was in the parking lot where everybody is.
Right.
So in my mind, it was like, even if people aren't per se standing there watching you,
right,
you can't help but hear the voice or the music or what have you.
Yeah.
It was very, it was unfortunate in that sense, because it was a really good show. Like, I put on a good show. Sean Brown Band, they're phenomenal. So it was very much a missed opportunity, but I say that on both ends. Let me make sure to say, it's a very beautiful setting back there in the baseball field. So what I see them trying to do with setting up that area, if everybody were to actually do it, it was an actual nice setting. You could bring your lawn chairs, all of that, in that respect. Because I think even Lee Pitts was saying that part of the reason was because it was hot on the pavement last year or what have you. But on the flip side, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't many people that heard us. It was not a lot of people that were back there at all. So,
but taking away, the opportunity to be heard, how would you say the experience was overall, though?
To be honest with you, I appreciate it regardless, because I mean, I'm not originally from Fort Myers, but I've been here now for 24 years. I raised my kids here. Like, everybody knows Dunbar Easter is like next level. So the fact that I was asked to do it alone, it's still very much like I'm honored. I feel very honored. That's the first time I've ever been in the parade. I wasn't in there per se. I was in there to represent Chantel Rhodes. as Blue Note, but still,
Right.
but just even that experience to actually be a part of the parade that I've stood on the sidelines, like it's
years,
one of the most amazing things for our community in this area, and to have been just under a year and a half into, everybody knowing Blue Note is an entertainer, and be invited to do that, like I'm just honored. I'm honored. I really am.
Well, I'm glad you are.
Thank you for asking about that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny. I haven't talked about that at all.
Nah, I figured it needed to be talked about because, like, I ain't gonna lie, me and my girl, we were just like, damn.
Yeah, it was a few
It felt
people
like
that
we
said
missed
something.
it, you know? But it's like, it wasn't in our face for us.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You know?
It was. I mean, there was a lot of people that were like, "I'm so
like,
sorry,"
on
and
both
I'm
ends,
like,
it was just like, yeah, I wanted to hit you. I was like, I'm so sorry.
No,
it was just like,
I had to tell everybody. I was like, "There's no reason to be sorry," because it wasn't. Like, to be honest with you, if I was out and about and I wasn't set to perform, I wouldn't probably have gone back there myself.
Right.
But now I didn't know about that beforehand. So just on a personal note, just between me and my, direct supporters, if I would have known that was the arrangement, and I kind of can blame myself because if I think about it, the flyer did say on the baseball diamond, but I wasn't. It didn't connect to me because I just kept associating it with where I saw it last year.
Right.
But just on a personal note, I would have made sure to kind of further promote that myself because I'll take full responsibility always in promoting myself.
Yeah, you do that well too.
I don't wait on nobody to do
that.
that. So I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all to come to the back, but I do appreciate everybody because I heard from a lot of people that really wanted to support and just at least made sure to let me know they were, happy for me and things like that. So thank you.
That was the main thing though, that we were happy that you were able to,
it was good.
like, really, it's like you being seen, and and it's like now that I think about it, like you were doing the now that I think about it, my real first introduction to you were in a group, right? Or was it not a group? Was it like
MBE, you mean? Oh, okay. I was like, what group?
Yeah.
Okay, MBE, yeah, MBE, no budget.
Me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no budget. Shouts out to MBE, no budget entertainment. That's fair.
Right, but it's like, I was seeing like the rappers, they were getting like more of a, I didn't know that you were like officially like R&B on that tip. I didn't know you were like a solid entity. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, because when I first started, I was kind of
doing.
doing more. When I came in with MBE, I was kind of doing more like just marketing and stuff like that. That's actually weird because, first of all, RL tape, that's bro. So that's bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then expanding to the rest of the MBE fam. When I first started in it, I wasn't performing. I wasn't like putting songs out of it. So now I didn't think about that. Like, that's funny. I don't think people looking at it from that perspective.
Right, because like everyone was able to everyone was seen. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I felt like MBE, like everyone that was a part of that, they were seen, but it was just like the people were wondering, okay, well, what is this person?
Yeah, like, who is that lady? It's like she's random.
And that's why it was like, I don't know, maybe it was like a shell shocker, like that moment of stardom.
I didn't think about that.
You,
that's crazy. That's the first time somebody said that to me. I wasn't thinking about, because honestly, even that, like, I put out my first song, and it wasn't that I didn't per se set out to start a career,
right?
But I just kind of was like feeling it out, and then it just was like, as soon as I don't know, it was like something just clicked in me, and I was like, oh, just go hard, like, foot on the gas. It is what it is, and I literally didn't stop, but I didn't necessarily kind of set up and be like, ooh, I'm starting to do this. It just kind of happened.
All right. So, was your first song Wait For Me? What was that?
My first official single was Wait For Me, and then Her. So I put those both out like a week apart in December of 2020.
Okay.
And then once I put both of those out and I start gaining traction, to be honest, I started gaining more support first from like the internet through IG and stuff. I had more supporters coming from, outside of my family and personal people that knew me, from like people that were finally starting to connect with me through like IG and stuff like that. And then they were just seeing like how I was consistently putting stuff out there. And you know how it goes. A lot of times people have to, it's not that I set it up that way, but I think people were thinking I was doing more than what I was doing because of the way I would structure how I was posting my stuff. So I even had somebody one day like, who does all of your marketing and stuff for you. And like I was literally like, wait, what are you talking about? And they were like, like who's doing your, you know, who do you have handling like your promotions? And I was like, no. I was like, wait,
I just posted it.
Like I legit be screen save, just like edit, like I just do my stuff. And they were like, you're doing all of that? And I was like, I've been working and I've been a professional in finance and things like that through my regular career or day jobs. So it's like all of the stuff that I've learned through the years, clerically and organization wise, and just the things that I know. I went to school for marketing. I have a degree in marketing. I just finally decided I'm gonna just put it into Blue Note. Why? Right. I show up on other jobs and give them 110%. Why not?
Well, that's like my best friend and favorite motto right there. Yeah. Like we gotta give ourselves the same thing we give.
Seriously, like literally, that's everything y'all see of Blue Note. Is me. Is with the exception, obviously, if a photographer, that's the. But I mean, in terms of the everything, marketing, promotion, it's just me trying to figure out how to keep it exciting and keep it going. And what do I want to see when I get online and I'm following somebody and I want to keep up with their, what they have going on. I pretty much like to put out what I like to see.
I'm the same way. I like that you think like that, and hearing someone else say that kind of makes me feel like, oh, you on the right track. You on the right track. You feel me? I
mean, I even use like my covers for my songs or pictures. You know what I mean? Everything's not. It doesn't always have to be expensive. You might not always have money to buy cover art. You might not always have new footage to put out. Reference something old, like nobody's seen it, or if they have seen it, set it up in a clip in a way that's kind of a different way. Make it a little quick 30. Like reels are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Reels are beautiful commercials.
Like you can repurpose the same content over and over. It's just how you saying it.
Strategize how you do it. Yeah. Just think about it, and you don't want to keep. And then for me, I'm not just a singer. I'm not just a songwriter. I'm not just a writer. I'm not just a lyricist. I'm not just like I do all of these different, and I struggle with that. It was like I don't want to keep killing y'all with content all the time, but it's kind of hard because it's like, well, sometimes I'm actually showing something because I want you to see a photo shoot I did, and then I just had a song come out. Yep. Oh, but ironically, I bought this outfit from such and such. I want to make sure I post that today. To like, that's how I think. So I try to piece it out a little bit so it's not the same thing over and over. Excuse me, over and over. But honestly, I'm just in my own mind, tapping into my own artistry, trying to figure out what will best represent me. And I think that's why it's translating so well, because I don't have to pretend to show you who I am. I just gotta be who I am, and thankfully y'all vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
All right, man. We got Blue Note in the building, y'all. I'm gonna play one of these submissions, then we're gonna get back to the conversation. Alright, so this is called Turn Away. I don't have the artist name, but I think it's going to be in the R&B vibe because the last one was when you pulled it up. So I'm just assuming.
That last one was dope, though. Stop playing.
Okay, I think the footage coming out, Alright, what y'all saying in these comments, man? I know I've been neglecting y'all.
Ready to let go, ready to move on, ready to stop running from the hurt and pain you've caused. Cause at night when my thoughts are racing, and my mind thinks they're worth the chasing, knowing I don't got it figured out. Latching on to anything, is my heart worth your diamond ring? Feels like I gave up everything, and I can't keep pretending I can. Can't keep living this way, waiting for the day my pain finally fades away. It's my turn to say, I think it's time to turn away. in sympathy. You're killing me. All the nights I've cried, all those puffy eyes, weighing on my heart, it's tearing me apart. I can't do this anymore. My body's getting sore. Is this life worth fighting for? It's hurting to the core. All my life I've been ignored. I'm ready for this war. Good to finally say it's time to turn away.
Why sing this?
To turn away, away. Turn away, away, away. What's it gonna take? God, give me a break. For my mind's sake, my body's starting to ache.
Oh, yeah, she did something like
She sounds like she is tired.
that. No, ma'am is through.
Yeah,
Ma'am is through. You hear me?
yeah. Done with it. God, give me a break for my mind's sake.
My God, she killed. Yo, that's a vibe.
Yeah, turn away.
Okay.
Turn away. All right, Mr. Artist, I will be responding to you to figure out who you is, man, so I can give your flowers the right way. I think you got potential. You got something real going on. Let's go to these comments.
I love mystery artists.
Blue Note say she love mystery artists. All right, baby girl sent the fire emojis. Okay, yep. But yeah, I like what she doing with her voice. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna definitely get back in the email. I don't want to spend too much time because we kind of on the limit tonight. But I like what you're doing, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more on what you got going on for sure. I think that was a dope vibe, man.
Definitely.
All right. We got Blue Note in the building. We got Trackout Studios with it. Shout out to Trackout Studios for providing us this space to, chill and conversate and do our thing.
It's lit over here. I'm glad to finally be here. I feel like I get the inside connect after watching all the lives. I'm actually on the other side with Neph right quick. It's dope.
Different, right? It's different.
It's dope. I appreciate you too for doing this. For real, you need to get your own flowers. Cause you really stay looking out for everybody. For real. No, seriously, man. Like, you showing love like that, you don't have to take your time out to do that for people. And a lot of people take that for granted. I don't know what the new levels are and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to get to the point where I don't understand it. I appreciate the fact that somebody's trying to give me a platform to have people, hear me and just get exposed to me, and not just from the interview, like all of us that have the ability to submit our music and have Peazo sit here and, honestly take his time to give constructive criticism and be kind and not come off in a rude way. I heard you say that at the beginning of tonight before I got here. This is a safe space. This isn't somewhere that, people are going to come back and tell you if it ain't hitting, but it's going to be done in a way that's nurturing and trying to show you and teach you. And if it's not, he going to check people for it. So it's like,
you had it before.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Like, I appreciate this. And especially even to, like you were saying earlier, with the, younger demographic, like, for somebody like me, you know what I mean? It's helpful to know that I have a platform that I can reach everybody. I'm not for just one type of person. So I really appreciate this. Like, this is dope. You show love to everybody, and I'm one of those everybody. So I thank you.
Thank you. Got me blessing, man.
I ain't got time. Neph, like, this ain't about me. This is about.
Got me blessing, man. Let me get into one of my favorites. I'm gonna play.
Somebody asked about the Cash App. If you got the Cash App, Tay.
Tay.
See, let me know if you ever got the Cash App. I send a song over.
Okay, tell Tay, I trust you, cause you always show love. We got history. Before we get into the next Blue Note, I'm gonna go on and hit this Tay. Yep, right here. It's called Prime. Let's get it. Tay here, dope artist too.
Yeah.
He taps in with his voice. He from Lewiston, and he does some dope stuff.
Okay with the old school beat.
Yeah, one of them.
I don't wanna let it lie, no, no, no. I've been waiting on my time for so long. They say taking in your prime, what's the hold on? You don't even hit my line, boy, you're so wrong. Say you wanna stay the night, that's a no-no. Put extensions on the nines when I'm gone. I just wanna see a wine in slow-mo. Maybe I can break his spine and I'm gone. Pull up on the side, by the car, but we slide. We get to the money, let them ball promo violent. Summer 22, they say let's take me out your water. Riding with it, Dre, let it sing like a violin. They weren't fucking with me, they were like when I was Bambi. I got up on my dick and had to go and get some money. They used to grab Joe, now that hoe she wanna fuck. Call me Mr. Boozy Dick, I hate that hoe, she gon' be like, yeah, go the whole way back, now they on my dick now. I can't even fucking lie, I feel like the shit now. All my niggas got a bad, boy, don't bring your bitch round. Diamond shining VVS, make a nigga sit down. Need them niggas in that bad, phone signing shit now. Last bitch you left you, boy, I had another bitch round. Baby got the phone, I ain't with the bitch now. All they second body love, he ain't with the get down. They be like they tell you how the fuck you remember when I ain't dropped a song since November or December. I was summertime, but my heart go like the wind. Got a gift for every dog, we so deep inside the sprinkler. Voices in my head telling me I need to kill it. Bitchy body, I know I ain't never met a real. Got that juice in my cup and bounce around, don't make me spill one. Neighborhood hero, they don't turn me to a villain. They be like a change, but I would never see you around them guys, what's his name? White bitch look like Rihanna, I heard he finna go cop a chain. Say finna go sign a deal and fish and smile at Johnny Dane. Put his mama up in the hill, watch all the tank on Saturday. Don't fuck about none of these bitch, never care about what them niggas think. Everything that chick gon' do, shit, they gon' hate on me anyway. All I like that chick new painting on himself, he put the blame. So we got down on the knees, start asking God for all the change. Whoa. They be like, let's say what the fuck you ain't on. And I promise I won't stay the same even when the paper gone. And free she black until you feel me saying that song. But it's said time for you, I don't wanna let it lie, no, no, no. I've been waiting on my time for so long. They say taking in your prime, what's the hold on? You don't even hit my line, boy, you're so wrong. Say you wanna stay the night, that's a no-no. Put extensions on the nines when I'm gone. I just wanna see a wine in slow-mo. Maybe I can break his spine and I'm gone.
Alright, that was Tay Prime. You know, I got a question.
Yes.
How you feel when you hear samples?
I love it as long as it's I think it's like if people trying to front like they came up with something, that's one thing. But I think it's like paying homage. Plus, it's kind of a shoe-in.
Yep.
Like if anything, you almost running the risk of messing yourself up because you mess around and mess up an old school beat. Like
yeah, you ain't gonna let that
yeah,
down.
yeah. Like that one, for instance. Like to be honest, and I don't say this no disrespect to the song, but that's one of those beats where it's like it's gonna carry the song regardless in a way because it just your brain go like that. But
Yeah.
it still was riding on it, but I'm just like, you just kind of skating on the fine line with a sample.
Yeah.
But I love it too because it teaches new, you know,
Right.
like it recycles that information for newer people that weren't aware of it.
Samples, they like my favorite teachable moments. Like every time, especially when my niece come to me or something, I'd be like,
God, yeah.
I'd be quick to, girl, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You don't know
My
nothing
mama
about no
told
Earth.
me about, you don't know about no, yeah. So I love when I hear a sample
Yeah.
because I can always go back, especially the ones I know. I can always go back and show the original song.
Yeah,
like
that's
my
why I
favorite
love when
pastime.
DJ D-Nice and Clark Kent, when the pandemic was going on, they used to do that thing called Sunday School.
Yep.
And they would do a lot of those teaching.
Live,
Jermaine Dupri
yeah.
was doing that a lot too, teaching a lot of those sample tracks that you ain't, like
That
you
you
really
ain't-
didn't know that's where that came from.
Man, that's like my favorite. That's like my favorite thing to do. When I was at 94.9 The City,
Yeah.
they used to just use me. It was just like Jada hit me up like, Peazo, what's
That's
this
dope.
song? I need you to.
That's dope.
And it's just I get it from my mom because
Yeah.
my mom was just, and my dad as well. My dad used to be a DJ, so like we
Oh
just,
shoot, yeah, it's no
you
wonder
know,
he all
I'm
into music
into it,
like
you
that.
know. But like he really known for being a barber, but it's just that music. It come to us, you know.
Yeah, but the good thing about music, you don't have to have a profession in music to know music or be a music lover.
Right.
Like you can really have a lot of knowledge about music and be an accountant.
Being an accountant,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's a vibe. I need to stop
But yeah,
looking
tell you,
at the
that was
camera.
a
Sorry,
vibe for
y'all.
sure. I think that sample was a good choice. It was a dope go-to. I like the flow that you used. It had that Florida swagger in it, like you can hear it in the accent and all that. So,
Big facts.
I think you did your thing. If you was looking for validation on if you ready to put it out or should it be pushed, I think it should be, man. Do your thing. So let's get.
I second that. It's a vibe.
Yeah. Blue Note approved. Yeah. So let's get to a little bit more of the talky talk, and then we're gonna play one more song from the submissions.
It's so dope. I'm really up in here with Neph chilling tonight. I love it.
Yeah, that's what we do, baby.
Lit. I
Yeah.
love it. I'll be up in here making a hit soon.
Man, you gonna love it. OG Baby, that's the owner and that's the engineer here. And
Yeah.
he was like, that's Blue Note. Man, we
The one that was right there when I came in, right? Yeah.
He was like, bro, we finna snap, bro.
That's so dope.
Yeah,
I love that.
He looking forward to it. I think
love
it's gonna
that.
be a dope session.
Love making music.
Alright, so let's get to the situation. Before I play the situation, man,
Situation though.
Abby is so funky.
I mean, she come. It's just it just got a little stank on it.
So old. So what mood you was in when you was making that?
Oh
one?
my god. Okay, first of all, fun fact, I wrote that song like 16 years ago.
Nah.
Dead serious. So,
Wait,
not to lower the levels, but ironically, it was right after my mom died, which I referenced in the song. But it was very much like I was just at that, like that had just happened not too long back. My kids were young, you know, young out here without my mom, but also a mom. Like it was just a very like, once something like that happened, or at least for me, it was, you get to that mindset where it's like, man, like, y'all can't play with me the same way no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the most important people to me is gone. Like, I was only 26 when my mom passed. So it's like, I just was in a very, like, I need to state my business. I need to state how I feel. I need to kind of put my foot down on life, period. Like, and I'm tired. Like, that's what that line, like, I'm tired of all these people acting like they see. Like, you don't even know. Like, you don't know what be going on with me. So it was just, it was very liberating. Like, I just, at the time, and ironically, I recorded that before, but it was just on a beat, you know, I found. So I couldn't, once I became serious about Blue Note and taking my career seriously, it was like, I felt like that song deserved to be out, but I didn't want to obviously run the risk of, you know, it not being able to play. So I went to Red and we actually created that beat from scratch so that, you know, obviously I fully own it or what have you. Red snapped on that beat. Like, he really snapped. I gotta give him credit. The past couple songs I got Dirty Red produced for me. I went in there, I explained to him, like, every beat, the situation, the cypher, Feelin This Way. It was what I want. Like, I came in there, I told him, like, I needed to sound like this. Like, I wanted to be like this. You know, we worked on every aspect of it so it came off how the energy that I wanted it to come off with. And we snapped on the
y'all
situation.
snapped, all right.
He snapped on the situation.
Based on how hard y'all snapped.
I mean, it just...
Another Dirty Red production.
I mean,
it's about to go down.
Y'all.
What you tired?
Got a situation I've been going through, trying to shake off the hate, man, if you only knew. I've been going back and forth about what to do. It ain't been easy trying not to lose my cool. See, I know all about the games cause I'm no fool. I got a shit list of names that keep on breaking rules.
Come on.
All these violations, they must be confused. Guess it's about time I'm just gonna have to show and prove.
Hey.
See, talking cheap but actions think she claims. I'm doing me, you ought to do the same. You got no place to even speak my name. We ain't no ties, that's how the shit remains. It's time to walk alone, so let me be. If you think otherwise, I disagree. This ain't exactly how they always seem. What you ain't know, you gon' see. I'm tired of all these people acting like they know where I've been before, where I'm about to go. You don't know about my life, I survived the strife. You don't know about the wrong I've been trying to make right. I'm tired of all these people
people acting like they see what it means to me to be about the street. Please don't give me no excuse. I hear the verbal abuse. It don't matter what your promise, I'ma speak the truth. Hey, mama always told me, girl, when you get grown, you gon' realize things won't be the same no more. If you fall, you get up, you just dust it off. Now she's gone, so I'm left on my own alone. Child, please believe I heard her out to call the song. Trying to walk the walk, so I'm not in charge. If the battle's lost, I know it's all my fault. On my grind, that's what I'ma be called. See, now I'm about this money, man, I'm about this fame. Enough of this struggling, hoping shit gon' change. On my hustle, that's what I'll remain. And I ain't worried about what
y'all. Put some respect on her name. She snapped.
I don't apologize. No wiping tears tonight. I'll be handing out the tissues to the ones who got the issues. Cause I'm tired of people acting like they know where I've been before or where I'm about to go. And you don't know about my life if I survived the strife. You don't know about the wrong I've been trying to make right. I'm tired of all these people acting like they see what it means to me to be about these streets. Please don't give me no excuse. I hear the verbal abuse. It don't matter what your crime is, I'ma speak the truth.
Yeah.
Where I've been before, where I'm about to go. You don't know about my life, I survived the strife. You don't know about the wrong I've been trying to make right. I'm tired of all these people acting like they see what it means to me to be about the street. Please don't give me no excuse, I hear the verbal abuse. It don't matter what your crime is, I'ma speak the truth. Yeah.
Hey, she a vibe though.
Hey.
She's a whole vibe.
Hey,
You hit Red on that bass line.
Doom, doom, doom.
Hey, stop playing with me, y'all.
Oh man.
Stop playing with me.
Yeah, that's one of
Stop
my
playing with
favorites,
me.
too. What? Stop playing with her. She's not one of them.
Yo, I just got hyped. What's the little sweat? You know what's funny about that?
What's up?
We were making the beat.
Right.
Red was literally just sitting there as he was doing another part of the beat, and he literally kept saying over and over again. He was like, down, 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 down. He was just doing that to the bass part.
Yeah.
And I was like, put that in the song.
Right.
And he was like, what? And I was like, whatever that is you keep doing. He literally was just sitting there doing, he was like, down, 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 like a country sound.
Right.
And he was just like kind of to himself, and I was like, do that. And he was like, put it on the bass line. And man,
That was a great
we
idea too.
snapped. We snapped on the situation, y'all.
Man, the
I'm so
elements
proud
of
of it because I like to hear the growth of it, like to where I recorded it originally. So fun fact, the only thing I inserted that wasn't there when I originally wrote the song, when I say, Mama always told me, girl, when you get grown, you're going to realize if you fall, you get up, you just dust it off. Now she's gone, so I'm left on my own. That little part where I insert and say, all alone, child, please. I inserted that because I wrote it right after my mom died. And to be honest, at the time, that's how I felt. It was like, I'm alone. Like, y'all, you know, F everybody.
Yeah.
But before I put it out recently, it was like, I don't want that. I'm very big on the power of words. And I didn't want that to go out into the ether as me. The strength of that song that it embodies, I didn't want to diminish it by even letting that be a focus in the song. Not to mention, I've since learned over the years and coping with that. Mm-hmm. That don't mean you alone, you know. It's just it goes deeper than that. But it's like I just wanted to at least add that little piece, so it's like you ain't never alone. Like what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, everything else that you hear, with the exception of the new beat, that I wrote that. My kids were little.
Yeah. And that's what I really wanted to ask, and I feel like you kind of explained it, but it's like, how do you even remember a song from 16 years ago and even get the gumption to re-record and be like, I'm going to try it, this is going to be it, you know?
Fun fact, I wrote Cypher about 15 years ago.
Wow. So, yeah, my real question is, how are you remembering these songs? I got like...
The same way you remember any other song. You sing Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right?
What you know?
But I've had many a times to learn that, you know? Like, say a song that you written, you know, self-published. Yeah.
Well, it's been sitting with me for that long, too, though. It's not like... Plus, remember I said I recorded it. So I did actually have it to hear in song form personally.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's just it just stuck with me. Now I get that though, because there's actually a few songs that, hell, sometimes I'm performing the songs I just wrote now, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's the word on the next line? Like, I'm in the middle of the performance, I kind of get...
Or maybe you lose a notebook.
Yeah. No, like, I legit used to wonder how performers would get up there and forget their own lyrics that they wrote. Like, and now I see how that can happen.
Because life happens, you know?
Not to mention when you are performing, sometimes, like, you get in that outer body moment, like, you kind of snap. So you literally, like, and especially for me, and especially when I'm doing them belt, like when I get to that point, I almost have to forget y'all are there because I get so nervous with people watching me. I'm like, if I'm a perform it the right way, I just gotta block them out. Yeah. But in doing that, sometimes I get so ahead of myself, I'm like, I forget the next line is coming because I just be kind of hype.
And it's like you forget it when you snap back into reality.
It's about in his hair. It's always a hair issue when I'm around Peazo. I think
it's always a hair issue.
Peazo got a new haircut. He over there, all, you know, my hair ain't staying.
Yeah, I need to do something with mine. That's one of the reasons I cut it, you know.
I don't know how y'all deal with all that hair.
Man, you just deal with it, you know. It's better than what I'm used to, you know. I'm used to. My dad was a barber, so I'm used to haircuts. I couldn't have hair until like high school.
Oh, so this is like a freeing thing for you, cause you.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I got my own, you know, motives with it. You know, I feel like Simpson with it. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
So ever since
sit up straight.
Really,
why my neck up in there talking heavy? Okay.
But that's like really what it means to me. You know,
yeah,
like,
that's dope.
As I've been growing as a man, as a person, you know, I had these with me, and you know, I had did the haircut because like, you know, when I started, that was like. I felt like I was letting go of that kid, you know, that just didn't know what's going on.
I love that.
So it's hair, you know? It's just hair. So
but everything has a meaning.
It does.
Everything has a meaning.
You know?
That's dope. We really was lit in here the situation a minute ago, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Hey, shouts out real quick to my boy, Sayenka. I bought my jacket just in case it would be cold in the studio.
Okay.
But do you see the custom blue?
Yeah, that's hard. Let me make sure.
Stop playing.
I really show it.
Sayenka made that. Y'all better get up on him. He is a vibe. Do you see the detail he put in that Blue Note face?
Man, that's so dope.
I had to shout my boy out.
Yeah,
he surprised me with this too. Don't get me wrong. I'd asked him to make one, but I didn't know he had completed it.
Right.
And then the front has the Blue Notes on it as well with the flower design. Yeah, my boy snapped. Y'all
he went
put some
hard.
respect on Sayenka. He snapped. Also enjoy. He's got a clothing design. INJ. Oh, why? I had to shout my boy out tonight.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Enjoy and the dope clothing. I think I didn't attend, but I seen he had like a...
Oh, the freak show the other day.
Yeah, was it a fashion show?
Yeah, I believe so. I wasn't able to make it. I was on grandma duty this weekend. Okay. But it was over at Nini's house, I think. It was a bunch of artists that were over there. But he's really dope. He's actually, you see a lot of artists in the area that wear clothing of his that he's custom designed for them. So I think he snapped on that blue. He actually put my face on the jacket with the head wrap. Stop playing.
Yeah, one of them.
Put some respect on the head wrap too. I know y'all ain't been seeing her in a minute, but she's still out there. Somebody said something to me about it the other day, talking about, so you don't even have to rock your head wraps no more. I was like, I feel like you said that like I'm ashamed to rock my head wraps, and I am.
Because I want to.
I love my head wraps.
Right.
Trust me.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into one last submission song, and then we rocking out Blue Note. That's how we're gonna end the show, man. I think it's been a real dope conversation with you.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to start implementing this with like other artists. So I'm glad that I had a vibe like you to try it out and see if I want to keep on.
Thank you. I was scared that it would bring. I didn't know if it would bring your energy. Plus, I know I get deep talking.
I really like the deep talk.
It's the way Neph was like, bump y'all, even though y'all right there can hear him.
No,
it's fine. It's like I'm not.
They know what it is.
Y'all see the detail. Matter of fact, shouts out to Lil Shooter Creations. Yeah. She always makes my custom Blue Note shirts. This is just a regular quotable, but I always gotta rep the brand.
Got to.
Blue Note is a movement.
That's how you do it. Let's get into this one. It's gonna be the last submission for the night. I said we had limited slots because we got a lot of motion going on tonight. But yes, me and Blue Note about to rock out to the last song. Then we're gonna hit y'all with some more Blue Notes. She's gonna update y'all on what she has coming up to date, so y'all can finally catch her in action. And we're gonna end the night like that. So appreciate everybody who been tuned in, rocking out with us. enjoying the conversation, all that good stuff. All right, so this is For Rambo Get Rich.
Just want to go through the real shit. Let's go. Let's go. I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. Count some money, yeah, make you feel better. No one else, so it can make you feel better. Get rich, so it make you feel better. 50 pounds, yeah, it make you feel better. I got no time for no bullshit. Diamonds on my neck and wrist for the times that I ain't had shit. Standing on my own toes, living life on my own. Mother, brother, sis, yeah, you know I gotta put them on. Ice up on my wrist, never gave a shit, always in my business. Follow each and every single measure. Shoot a good precision, money is my appetite. I don't like to fight, I just like to be sarcastic, right? I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. Count some money, yeah, make you feel better. No one else, so it can make you feel better. Get rich, so it make you feel better. 50 pounds, yeah, it make you feel better. I got too much money, got too much ice. Diamonds be here, they gon' see it on sight. Gon' get my money, gon' live my life. Took off, nigga, we been to flight. Knowing my wrongs, my right. Bad little bitch, wanna spend the night. Bone filling up top, yeah, can't keep that shit 1,000. If you not loyal, you ain't getting spoiled. Ballin' with a triple double. Don't call me Russell, cause I was always in trouble. These niggas talking, but these niggas not super official. You know I off his ass. Then I threw the pill. I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. I turn haters to believers, they can never ever face it. I like it straight up, no chaser, never will I be a hater. Money always motivate. Mama told me get it bad, so I gotta chase. Count some money, yeah, make you feel better.
For Rambo Get Rich. I think we got a cool motivational vibe. Get into the camera while I do this one real quick. I think it got a cool motivational vibe. I like the subject, you know, getting money. Who don't want to get money, you feel me? You know, who don't want to make moms proud? I'm looking for a little bit more like quotables. I feel like the lyrics was like and you know, don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of feel like the lyrics were more like fill in. Like you had the flow down pack, but it's like you were just filling in the lyrics with, you know, first thing that came to mind. And I think maybe if you would have thought just a little bit deeper on the song, like, you know, deeper on, you know, things that make me feel better, or, you know, what the struggle feel like, you know, just a little deeper into your story, that would have made you know, me a little bit more invested into the song. But I think the hook was dope. I think that bridge, I don't know if it's a bridge or a hook, when he was like, yeah, money, that would make me feel better. I think that was a nice touch. But yeah, for the most part, I say like go a little bit stronger with the lyrics, you know. So maybe that was a freestyle, you know, because when you freestyle, you know, you give them something light. So maybe you put your pen game to work, see what you come up with. I think if you use that same flow and just like some deeper lyrics, I think it'll hit. But yeah, appreciate that submission. I may be closing submissions a little early because I really want to focus on what we got going on right now, and that's Blue Note, you know. So yeah, we're going to get into a little bit more of her music. We're going to get into a little bit more of her, and then we're going to let y'all go about y'all day on the Tuesday, man. So, what do I have in the email? And I had looked at the email, and I noticed you've been supporting since October 26th. That was around one of my first few lives that I had.
For real?
Yep. I've been doing this for like, what has it been, like 7-8 months, y'all? Something like that. So I was just
That's
starting,
dope.
and you was like, and so it's dope that we still rocking, you know.
Oh, I like that.
Like,
I didn't even think about it like that. I love that.
Yep.
I love knowing that.
I started in a little back room in the house, had a little white wall. It was spiders creeping in the background.
I'm mad with
all
the
type of
Spider-Man
stuff.
activity.
Yeah. So now we in Trackout Studios. I don't have to worry about the
Talk
spiders.
heavy, Neph.
You know.
Talk heavy. Oh, this one blue braid. I don't know what it is about my hair when I get on camera. It just decides to start doing this thing where I'm fighting with my hair the whole time. But whatever.
Yeah, it come with it. It come with it.
Y'all know how I be. Not caring. It is what it is. Y'all gonna get this real over here.
All right. Did I play her? I want to play her. Did I play her?
Why do I feel like you? I think you. Maybe I was in the car, so I feel like you played it before I got here.
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Hey.
Oh, yep. This is our intro to song. We gonna do it again.
Cause how you think you ever gonna compare?
But you don't know he saw
This that girl woman right there.
When she showed up, he gave a smile.
Yeah.
He told her she would be his lady. It only take a little while. And she was feeling what he said then. She still feels it to this day. There's nothing her won't do for him, no. She's got his back in every way. From the streets to the sheets. From her heart to her heat. From her neck to her feet. She gon' be there how he needs. If it's love, if it's pain. If he's stuck in the game. Ain't gotta
Believe it or not, I wrote this verse to the man.
She gon' be his everything.
I switched it around.
How you think you ever gonna compare to her? All that shit he talking shit is raring her. The levels that she reppin', can you stand it her? It's unbearable, it's incredible. And can't nobody do the things that she can do. But you steady wondering why you
Shouts out to my baby girl.
Sis can give the business, ain't got shit to prove. No competition.
That's our song.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Ask your friends, they'll say she turned him out. But that ain't what she's all about. She's not someone he needs to die. And don't you know he tries to do? Cause she always do what she's supposed to do. She just may even love her too. Shouldn't be nothing more that she gotta prove. On them streets, back to her cheeks. With her hard head on her feet. His neck supply his feet. Don't you see it's her he needs? This is love, not hurt, not pain. Won't leave him stuck out in this game. He won't budge if her ain't changed. She gon' be his everything. How you think you ever gonna compare to her? All that shit he talking shit is raring her. The levels that she reppin', can you stand it her? It's unbearable. It's incredible. And ain't nobody do the things that she can do. But you steady wondering why it's her, not you. Sis can give the business, ain't got shit to prove. He ain't got
Y'all know I got a rap. Tell me what you know about her. She solid, got it honest. Daddy didn't play about her. Uncommon, far beyond shit. Been through so much shit, it's a blood. Got knowledge, not no blindness. Check, you think you measure up, huh? It's gonna get better for her. She ain't comparable, son. Her life the crisscross, settled down, turned it up, held it down. That's why shorty stay around. Search for what he needed, found. King that needed queen and crown. Humble, edgy, real, that sound like her.
Tell me what you know about him. You ain't even claiming you friend. That's how it begins. If it's a game that she wins it again, it's gonna be her in the end. I'm trying to tell you, my friend.
Look, I'm not so sure if you realize.
Talks real
I'm not
shit.
even sure if you empathize.
As a
You
man,
know it, though. I see it in your eyes.
hey, quit playing games, chick. You ain't gonna be the prize.
How you think you ever
Hey. It's one of the realest lines I ever wrote coming up. What?
Ain't one is rhythm and not is blue, sweetheart. You gotta choose, sweetheart. That's just the rule, sweetheart. You ain't enrolled, but I just took your ass to school, sweetheart. Don't be a fool, it's just regame at the start.
It's lessons and blessings around here. Lessons
man,
and lessons.
Lessons and blessings. Free game, sweetheart.
Lessons and
Free
blessings.
game, sweetheart. This that splash.
Oh my
For real.
God.
We got Blue Note in the building, man. All right. So while that song was playing, right, you were saying you originally wrote that towards the man.
Yes.
And then you switched it.
Yep.
Towards the other woman.
Yep. I originally wrote it from the perspective of the man talking about the female.
Oh.
And then.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about it that way.
And then, ironically, shouts out to my bro, RL. He actually, we were talking a while back, and he was like, what about doing a song called Her? I was like, we was just thinking about it or whatever, and I was like, I wrote a whole song. Kind of, so I revamped the bulk of the song. I revamped the chorus. I wrote all new. So everything but the chorus where I'm saying how you think you ever gonna compare to her was I had already written, but I just switched it around. Instead of saying it from the perspective of talking about how I feel about the dude, I switched it to how the dude is talking about her, and then I just wrote the chorus and added the rap because I didn't have the rap.
Oh, so you added the rap afterwards.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that element? That actually was that spice of life for the song.
Well, for
especially
one,
when you record it. I mean, when you perform it. I mean.
Yeah. Oh my God! When I start rapping, everybody be literally looking like, did this lady? I ain't gonna lie, there's a guilty pleasure in that for me because I can tell. I'm like, especially for people who've never seen me perform, I'm like, I'm about to see the shift, and when they finally realize what's. But I love lyricism.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a 70s baby raised in the 80s. Like, I was exposed to some of everybody. And then not just that. So I'm a musician at heart.
Right.
Regardless. Ironically, even before I moved to the South, I already had a love for Southern music anyway. So that wasn't a hard transition for me. For those who don't know, I'm originally from Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm tri-state. Yeah, like, dang, I just thought about that. I'm like saying that like he know. Yep. So, you know, I came up with that tri-state energy, you know, that New York, New Jersey, Connecticut's tri-state area.
Okay.
I lived I'm from North Jersey, so I was right outside of New York City. So it wasn't like, to go to New York for me growing up was, I mean, it's just, it's like going to Cape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Lehigh. So I was always exposed to that city upbringing, things like that, you know, all of it, the theater, the museums, that culture, that wide range of culture. I didn't come up with a closed-in mindset. Like, I was exposed to all types of people, all races, creeds.
Yeah. You got to see a little more life.
Yeah, I was taught very young that, you know, my father is adamant about don't be a dumb female. And not in a disrespect to a woman, actually in a, like, one thing you don't need to be, you should have your own brain. So, you know, we were taught a lot of things coming up that kind of made me have that kind of solid vibe to me, if you will.
Right.
But I've always loved rap. Like, I came up, hip-hop, you know, was in New York, of course. So,
of course.
And I would listen to lyrics ever since I was a little girl. One of my favorite songs, I don't know if you're aware of it, but it was by Eric B. and Rakim.
Okay.
It's called Mahogany. Rest in peace to my cousin Lynette. She was like my older sister cousin that was like that vibe. Like, we connected on a lot of that stuff, and she exposed me to that. And I literally, Mahogany, when you listen to it, is basically them rapping about how they see this girl in the club. Her name is Mahogany, but the way they rap the song is like a story.
Yeah.
Legit, I remember being a little girl pressing stop on the tape so I could write the word. Like, I wanted to be able to flow. Right. Now, that's crazy. I'm actually saying this in an interview. Like, I wanted to have that cadence, the way he played over the beats. And like, Rakim, you are God MC level. So it's like, it just was the people that I was exposed to, the type of lyricism. I came up through all the female rappers that paved the way. So, you know, I came up under Salt and Pepper. I came up under Lil' Kim. I came up under Foxy Brown. Like, so all of that influence that y'all hear from me, I've been gaining that through the years. Like, I've always loved lyricism. Right. I'm gonna rap. If I'm gonna rap somebody else's rap or I'm gonna rap my own rap, one day I found out I could rap, so I'm a rap when I do.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you bring it
like
too.
Like, it's a vibe.
Like,
y'all see my energy shifts when I start rapping. Like, I forget that.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Like, that's what the people
I go
see in the crowd.
Full hip hop mode, cause that's how I feel about it.
Crowd
like,
be lit. Like,
I be forgetting. I'm like, I'm supposed to be a lady. Like, this is crazy. But that's how, like, even now, like, it's, I don't know. Hip hop just give me that.
No, that's
like,
what hip hop is
shit.
for. It's like, it's a feeling, man.
Yeah,
It's,
talking shit, you know. And it just the energy of it, like, depending on what I'm talking about, I want the message to come through. Like, even the young lady whose song we were listening to earlier, I don't know who, the Mystery Girl.
Yeah, Mystery Girl.
Whatever, like you said, she's been going through something. Like, the way she delivered her song makes you feel it from that. That's how I want every song to come off. So if it's a talk my shit song,
yeah,
I want y'all to feel like by the time I'm done singing, I want you to feel like, who can I go talk my shit to?
Right.
If it's a, you know, love song, I want you to tap into that. I want to properly convey the message, and y'all making me feel like I'm doing that. I appreciate that.
You're doing it. And
I appreciate that.
not only am I seeing it, I feel like Fort Myers is starting to see it, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, I've been here so long, and to have this be happening is I don't know. I'm still really trying to process all of it, but
yeah,
I appreciate it.
As they tell me, just, you know, embrace it. Don't let it lead to, you know, arrogance or anything, but, you know, just embrace that people really love what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're making an impact in their life, regardless how big or small,
so
you know.
That's so dope.
It is. It's that's one of the, you know, small rewards that we take for granted. You know, that it's really someone out here that we might not even know that we really impact them. You know.
And even that, I thought about that because that's what's been helping me get over my nerves a lot when I'm performing. Because now it's like, now that I do see the effect that I've had on people, it's like not so much I don't want to disappoint in the sense of I'm not fallible. Like, I'm going to have some days where I get up there, my voice going to screech. Some days I just ain't like, but just the responsibility of like, dag, like, y'all came to see me. Yeah. I get what people mean when they're like, people paid them, or even if you didn't, like, but something in your life led you to feel like, I want to absorb this moment from Blue Note. And I don't want to mess that up for nobody. And not that I'm not going to put myself first. I'm going to put myself because I know I need to, my mental health, my emotion, like, all of that stuff comes into play. Right. And even more so when you're an artist, your creative mind can do a lot. But I want to be able to let y'all have that experience if that's what God is using me to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to mess that up, and I'm gaining more strength in that feeling. Like, don't be nervous that you're gonna mess up. Be like, actually give like they came to see you. These people looking at you like, we came to see you. I want to show up for that. Like, I really do. I love y'all for that. Y'all are fueling me. I don't like talking about it because I'll get emotional, honestly, and get all sappy. But
real talk though, I think the most beautiful thing of it all is like, you know, most people, not most, but a lot of times we look at music as like a young man's sport, or, you know, Jay-Z talk about it and stuff like that. And like, I feel like you are an example that you can chase your dream at any age, you know, and you can make it at any age. And making it doesn't have to be, you know, these BET limelights. It's just, if someone bought your song, you made it to me, you know what I'm saying? If someone came and paid their money to see you perform, you know. I'm
about $38 in on DistroKid. You know how happy I am every time I see that little amount go up, yo.
You
like, I'm legit happy off of that. Like,
yeah,
that's came from me. That's my baby. Those are my, like, that's dope.
Your
like,
thoughts,
that $38 strong. You hear me? I be checking my little account, like, let me find out y'all supporting me.
Right.
Like, and that's over a year and a half, so that is also a tidbit on how this industry works.
Yeah, and I feel like those be like the small, like, we get like little glimpses of like what this life could be, or how far we could take it. You know, we get that like ever so often, and I think, you know, those $38 could be more than, it could be 38,000 one day, it could be 380,
and will.
You feel me?
And will.
And it will. And
because I don't look at someone asked me that recently, like, do you want to, you know, what do you want to do from this? Do you want it to be like a big thing? Do you want to be national? Do you want to just kind of be local? I feel like if everything stopped today for Blue Note in terms of as an entertainer, honestly, no, I don't want it to stop. But if it did stop, I'm not dissatisfied with what I did out here.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've touched a lot of people in ways that I still don't even fully grasp and for whatever reason, I'm connecting to so many of y'all. There was a need that was greater than all of us. I literally do not think it's like, I don't think about it in terms of me. Because there's no way so many people, like I'm talking about straight up clutching to me, crying in my chest. I ain't did nothing but said, hey, like I just walked in. Like it can't be that so many people are feeling this way and having this personal conversation with me, whether it's in my DM, whether it's when they catch me in the, you know, out and about and they just can pull me to the side and have a quick moment. There's no way everybody's having these visceral reactions for no reason. And I don't think it's just about my prowess or my talent or my effect. I think it's something that we're all yearning for. And for whatever in that I'm able to represent, no different than there's people yearning for knowing that there's somebody out there that really supports music and truly, genuinely. So even if they don't have music to submit, something about that just makes them want to log into your live, because I just like his passion. I like it. It makes me feel good to know somebody's still out there doing this. Whatever part of that type of thing that's being tapped in with Blue Note, that's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on the popularity. I don't need to be popular, to be perfectly honest with you. I love being at home by myself in my room. Dead serious. Like, y'all don't understand how much I love being by myself.
Yeah.
But there's it's purpose in this now. Even that, like you telling me since I took, like my brain wouldn't have thought that's when I start. But it's like that connective tissue. Like, how did we go all the way around from me just first logging in to catching up at Southwest Florida? You know, all these different, now all of a sudden we're having a full, like we closed out, ain't nobody around, like it's just us in a room on live in front of everybody. But
lifestyle.
Everything's meant, everything's connecting for a reason. I mean that when I say I'm manifesting everything I want. I'm not playing. Like, I've never been this hungry for my talent or what's meant to come from my talent in my life. I've always sang. I've been singing since I could talk. I love to sing. To this day, I don't even know that you guys have fully heard my voice, ironically, because I still have a kind of apprehension when I'm singing in front of people, believe it or not. And you can ask my kids. That's why baby girl is so adamant. When you say, baby girl be looking at me when I be performing, like, if you don't, she be giving me the tight lip thing, like she the parent, because she in her mind is like, you know what you can do. Don't be up here playing like you can't do this. And that's fuel for me. It actually used to throw me off at first, but now I actually, you know, if you watch me when she's in the room, I'm watching her a lot, because for one, she's of me. She knows me through and through. She's heard my voice for real. You know what I mean? So it's like, it gives me that thing that's like, it's the Melinda looking back at Blue, like, get your shit together. Dead serious. Like, those eyes she be giving me, y'all, baby girl kind of abusive, low-key. Y'all need to know this.
Don't do that.
Look, she got the eyes on I can't. No, but it's like I told somebody the other day that pulled me to the side and was telling me, you know, she wanted to thank me for a lot of stuff. Like I told her, whatever it is that you're seeing in me that's awakening something in you, it's already in y'all. You know what I mean? It's the same thing I'm having to do. I'm building my confidence every time I go out there. I don't have it all together. I'm not, you know, going through struggles in life. I'm not some fake person. What you see is me. Like, what you see is the real life Melinda Blue Note. Like, it's me. Y'all, if you see something in me that's making you feel like you need to do better, do better. You know what I mean? Don't wait around for everybody to tell you what's cool to do. Don't wait around for everybody to see who. Like, if you see somebody and you support them, for real, support them.
Right.
Like, what is it keeping you from supporting them? I've had people, you know, you support too many people. You fill up your page. Now, I will say I fell back from doing that a little bit, just because I know I was kind of suppressing my own stuff, and I'm trying to figure all that out. But it don't hurt me. It dims no light of mine to shine a light on you. None of y'all are not in competition with nobody. This literally, I don't think like that. I don't understand why people think like that. If you follow somebody, you know they got good music, support their music. Did y'all hear me say $38? I've had music on the airwaves since December of 2020. That's all the money I've made from streaming.
Right.
No, that's not where you're making money. You got to make sure if you see somebody, if they're family, if they're friends, if you don't know them at all. There's a few people I've hit up on the internet straight up. I don't know you. I ain't coming off creepy, but I see you. Like, I see what you do. It's something about what you do. I just respect it. I just want you to know you're having an effect on somebody.
Right.
That small little message.
Little stuff like that.
Man, do y'all know how
That's
many
the whole
times y'all
vibe.
send me, or just in little comments, and it's like, that fuels me. Like, that, you know how many days I wake up and I'm like, why am I doing this shit? I'm tired. Like, I'm older. I'm tired. I could just go home, watch some movies, go to bed. I don't have to be trying to do. But for one, it makes me happy, and for two, it's something in me that y'all need. And I don't mean that from a conceited perspective. I'm saying it's something in, I need to re-say that. It's something in me that y'all need to hear, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I have a message, and it's not fair of me to keep it to myself. And it's not fair of y'all, if you have a message, to keep it to yourself either. That is a gift that God inculcated in you. You need to make sure that people can get that. Because if I'd have continued to suppress this, I've been me. This ain't new. I didn't just become Blue Note when y'all found out. Like, I've been me. So whatever beautiful thing is coming from this Blue Note movement, what if I would have kept it to myself? Ask yourself that about whatever your thing is. I'm featured artist at Poets Run Monday. I'm shooting my music video for the Situation Monday.
Dope.
I announced that last night at Poets Run.
Okay.
I won that as a prize at one of the Southwest Florida open mic nights.
Okay.
Partially thanks to this one because he was one of the judges. So, so yeah, I got a free music video from Mogul Views.
Yeah.
And talk about alignment and manifestation. He and I have been going back and forth for a couple months about that.
Yeah.
And we never lined up our date, and he hit me the other day and said, what are you doing May 2nd? And I'm like, there it is.
There it is. I'm
going to be at Poets Realm. Poets Realm has helped me to maximize my performance, my name, my, everything. So I just feel like it's a dope setting to have as the backdrop for my video, my first official music video. So I'm really excited about that.
That's awesome.
So if y'all can, and you're in the area, come out to CB2 Fort Myers on Cleveland Monday, because I am going to be, outside of the video, I'm actually a full set performance. It's going to be dope.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I think we've had a great night. I feel like it's been very insightful. And before we end, I want to ask you something that I always ask, like my favorite conversation is, do you have any advice for that artist out there that feels like they're giving it their all and they feel like their career might be stagnant? What motivation would you give them to keep going?
I personally like to psych myself out about stuff. So I feel like sometimes you gotta do the look back thing, like in terms of look at how far you've already come. If you stop now because it doesn't seem like it's getting better, so use your comparatives. That's what I do. Like I think about it in terms of like I remember when I only had 2 songs out. I actually have a big poster board that I wrote 1 through 20 hanging up on my wall in my bedroom. Yeah. In my mind, until I have 20 songs officially out, I really ain't even got nothing to that's just my personal thing.
I like that.
But I also use that to go, damn, at one point you were looking at it like, I only got 2 songs out. These people probably not taking me serious. Too many months have passed. They probably think I ain't got nothing else. Even with the music video, I'm happy. Didn't you win a music video? How come you don't have a music? Don't sit here and just base everything about your art on your reception from other people. Yes, you need to be attentive to what the reception is, because that's the reason you're putting it out. But it's your art. So what were you doing it for then? That's what that leads my question to. If you're just gonna give up, were you doing it because you want to be able to put out one thing and then yay, everybody's talking about my one thing and you don't have nothing left after that? Yeah. If that's the case, then cool. Put out one thing, let it be a bop. We gonna bop to it. It might be a one-hit wonder. Yeah. But if you really do have it in your mind, and let's be clear, when I talk like this to people, it's because I be at home in the mirror like this talking to myself. Yeah. If you have it in your mind to really do, you got to keep pushing yourself. Like, you have to know what you're doing, your reasoning for doing it is not just about instant gratification. To me, I think that automatically tells on itself if that's where you keep ending up. Not saying we don't get discouraged, because I have a lot of days where I'm like, you know what, I'm scared before every song I put out. I don't know if I just put out a whole rap. Yeah. I'm a singer, you know, to most people. So I was very, not really, but you know, it was like, what if people be like, I think she's rapping? Like, I even put it out, you know, hits. Yeah. Like, you don't know what people are gonna say, but the good news is, for me, I believe in my art. So if you believe in your art and you believe in your heart,
I like that. You believe in your art.
Y'all, I'm dumb in real life. Y'all don't understand. I'm real life dumb in real life. That's your start. It sounds like the things that people, but honestly, I'm finding out these cliches make a lot of sense. Yeah. You know, it sounds like people are just saying things to say it, but honestly, half the time I'm doing stuff, I just put a meme out the other day. Half the time I ain't even got money to do it. Like, I'm just, if I don't though, then I don't get to the next thing. So I'm not saying go make fool moves. Don't spend your rent money. Don't, you know, do nothing like that. But if you truly believe in your art, you got to keep pushing. Yeah. You got to keep pushing. This is not an instant, maybe some people get that instant hit, that instant deal, or whatever, I don't know, to blow up. But me personally, even if that showed up right now, it's going to feel real skeptical to me. Yeah. That's just how I roll. You come and sit $1 million in front of me, I'm trying to figure out what you want. So what are you really doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it, if you believe in yourself, your own art, don't stop. Don't stop. Somebody needs that.
Somebody needs that.
Yeah.
I appreciate your words, Blue. Thank you. I think we should end it off with one of your songs. I'm going to let you rock out one more time. Let them know what they're going to be getting into at Boys Round.
I'm saying, since we about to shoot the video for this thing and it goes so hard, I mean, I say we end on the situation.
Let's do it. I agree. I agree.
Share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell them. Tell them. You got to tell your friends. To tell their friends.
I love it.
If you only knew that I've been going back and forth about what to do, it ain't been easy trying not to lose my cool. See, I know all about the games, cause I'm no fool. I got a shit list of names that keep on breaking rules. With all these violations, they must be confused. Guess it's about time, I'm just gonna have to show and prove. See, talking cheap and action, things you claim. I'm doing me, you ought to do the same. You have no place to even speak my name. We ain't no ties to that shit. Disagree. This ain't exactly how they always seem. What you ain't know you gon' see. I'm tired of all these people acting like they know where I've been before, where I'm about to go. You don't know about my night, I survived the strife. You don't know about the throne I've been trying to make right. I'm tired of all these people acting like they see what it means to be about these streets. Please don't give me no excuse, I hear the verbal abuse. It don't matter what you want, as long as speak the truth. Realize things won't be the same no more. And if you fall, you get up, you just dust it off. Now she's gone, so I'm left on my own, all alone. Child, please believe I heard her out to all the talk, trying to walk the walk, for I'm lying in chalk. And if
or where I'm about, and you don't know about my life. You don't know about the phone. I've been trying to make right.
Acting like they see what it means
to be about. Please don't leave me no excuse for hitting verbal. It don't matter what the woman's on the speak.
People acting like they know
Where I've been before, where I'm about to go. You don't know about my life, I survived the strife. You don't know about the wrong I've been trying to make right. I'm tired of all these people acting like they see what it means to me to be about the street. Please don't feed me no excuse, I hear the verbal abuse. It don't matter what you promise, I'ma speak the truth. Yeah. You gotta come over, Neph. We gotta get in that thing together right quick. Hey, you see my Neph. It's the way Neph is old school pose for me. Yo, we lit. That was so dope.
All right, I appreciate everybody who tuned in with me tonight. It was crazy because we only had like 2 submissions and the rest of y'all just came to see Blue, man. So shout out to y'all, man.
Talking about mouth over here.
Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do. I got some clips and some snippets. I'm trying to get my interview thing added into the live reviews. So I'm going to be dropping some clips on y'all real soon on how the night went. Y'all let me know how that looked to y'all. You know what I'm saying? With my handy dandy Sony cam. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a great night. And appreciate y'all. Yeah, no,
Peace, y'all.